Hello you guys, it is the birth vlog. I don't have my camera on me right now, so we're resorting to the cell phone unfortunately, but just hopefully for now. We just left, we're on our way. What do you think baby's gonna weigh?
I think it'll be a little bit heavier than Sophie, so my guess is probably 7 pounds 12 ounces.
712, hey.
712.
Stefan's guess was 714
Yeah.
or 6,
14.
no 14. I'm just gonna go 8.2. I'm gonna go straight for the 8-pounder. We'll see. I don't know.
Pounds.
We'll see.
I mean, I feel like you would probably know better than anybody else.
No, there's zero education behind that guess.
Okay.
Every appointment they've told me he's measuring right on time. Seems like he'll be fairly average. I'm excited. We are like the first arrival time of the day. I don't know like how many people they schedule for that or if that means anything to anyone, but 6:45 is what they told us to get there for, so hopefully I am done and over with the C-section as soon as possible. Sophie was born around 9 in the morning and we arrived at the same time, so hopefully it's about the same. Mitchell and I both have runny noses out of nowhere, which is so inconvenient. We'll check in when we can and let's have a freaking baby. He's in there, he's ready to come out. It's crazy. He's moving around too. He's been moving around a lot lately. Just the waiting game.
The waiting game.
I'm feeling okay about it. I feel like last time it was just like with Sophie's C-section. I felt like nerve-wracking, I guess. But maybe I'm just not thinking about it right now.
There's no need to think about it. Like,
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can do. Like
We both went to
just
bed
chill.
so late. We're just tired.
Got a power nap. This will basically be like my bed for the whole thing. During our little power nap that we just had, I was like, this is gonna suck because I can raise my legs like that. But I was like, I can't move my seat back. But guess what?
King,
Oh yeah.
King energy.
Oh yeah. I might be able to do this.
Living in the
I'll be able to do
luxury.
this.
But it's about 9:30 right now. They told me I'm second in line, so probably within the hour they're gonna start getting us ready for the OR.
So close. Can't wait to see him.
I know, it's crazy. Crazy! Look up! Hayworth. Mitchell Hayworth.
No, I wasn't until I...
Hold him. His face just gently touches. Good morning, you guys. It is our second morning at the hospital and final also. I was thinking how I haven't done a check-in talking situation since before the C-section, so we got some catching up to do. Little Bub is just down here sleeping. He likes to sleep a lot in the mornings instead of at nighttime when we're all trying to sleep, you know? But he's too cute, so I can't even be annoyed by it. last time we chatted, I think we said we were like an hour out from the C-section, and that is about what happened. I think between that clip and the C-section, they came in and said that they're doing 2 labors before they can take me, which were like amazing. How much longer does that mean we're gonna be here for? But I don't know how they were able to still get me in within that hour. I went in there, they did spinal, everything went well. Out of my 3 C-sections, my 3rd C-section, it was a very different experience because this is the first time I actually like felt things, which is so weird, and I didn't know that that was possible, I guess. I was numb, I wasn't in pain, I couldn't feel pain or cutting or pulling or anything, but I could feel touch. So in the past, I wouldn't know like when they started, what they were doing, where they were at in the process. All I had was to like go off what people were telling me. But this time, like, I could feel him opening up my scar, I could feel him like pulling it apart, I could feel them doing all the things, which isn't like the best feeling. Like, I don't really think you want to be in on those things, but at least I wasn't like in pain, which I was worried about that I would be because I was so aware. Mitchell came in, and then baby boy was born at 11:27 in the morning. He weighed 7 pounds and 11 ounces, only 1 more ounce than Sophie. When we first saw him, we really thought he would be more than that. I thought we'd be closer to the 8-pound mark like I guessed, but nope. And Mitchell's mom said that's exactly what he was at birth, so it's kind of funny. They got me all stitched up and took us to the post-op room where baby fed for like 50 minutes or something. Like, he was breastfeeding for so long and like actually doing it, not just like popping on and off or like not understanding how to suck or anything. He was really good right off the bat. They tested me for the freezing and all those things, checked my bleeding, and then sent us off here, which is the postpartum unit. We got a private room, which I am over the moon about because that was like a concern, I guess, going into this experience. We weren't guaranteed one, and I also didn't want to pay for one because like I'd rather go spend a weekend in the mountains than pay for a hospital room. So we were super lucky. The unit seems really like dead. Like, when I've gone for a couple laps around, several rooms seem to be open, so I'm sure that was a contributing factor to us getting our own room, which is just really nice. We got here and things have been pretty smooth ever since. Like, I think my pain has been kind of increasing through the days, just because I'm on like, I guess, less medication. I am not above the more intense medication, so I've definitely been taking that as I need it, just because it's just painful. But my bleeding is a lot less than I remember having with Sophie, so that's really nice. Hopefully I don't bleed for the next 6 weeks. And my belly has gone down quite a lot, obviously. As you saw, the kids came by yesterday to visit and meet the baby, and it was so sweet. Stefan is just like such, like, it's just night and day from him meeting Sophie. Yeah, like, I remember he just like did not, yeah, he didn't care. I mean, obviously he cared, but like, he didn't he didn't want to hold her. He wasn't interested, and Sophie was just like hyper but also excited. Baby started crying at one point, and then Sophie also started crying because baby was crying. So we're gonna have to work on that and work through that because there's gonna be a lot of crying. We do have a name for him, and we will be revealing that in the next video, I think. Stay tuned. I'm really excited. We are getting discharged today, so that's really exciting. My mom should be coming by today if we're still here. The kids have been really great, and of course our moms have been awesome with helping. They've been with Mitchell's mom for the past couple days, and then over the next few they'll be with my mom, so that we're able to, you know, go home and settle in and just like get into a minor routine before unleashing chaos of 3 kids. He is eating a fair bit. He was struggling with like latching and breastfeeding because just being a C-section baby, they have higher mucus levels. He was just like really stuffy and mucusy, which prevented him from breathing well and breastfeeding, obviously. So we were expressing and just giving him little syringes of milk, and he was doing really good with that. I'm not having any like supply issues or anything like that, which is such a blessing. I'm excited to take him home. He's so cute. His eyes are so beautiful. I was saying to the nurses, I think they were lighter yesterday than the day before. He's so sweet and just been like pretty chill, which I've said through my pregnancy that I just have vibes that he's just chill, even though he's such a kicker. Having him earthside, definitely, and like seeing him the way he is, he's such a kicker, and that's exactly how he was in my belly. Anyways, we're gonna just kind of like chill, hang out. I have a few more little like photos I want to take. I think the biggest thing right now is the pediatrician coming to see him and like officially discharging him, because I'm good to go. I really don't see any reason why they would not discharge him, because there's been zero concerns, and he's my first non-jaundice baby. Anyways, it's been so hot the last 2 days too. Not that I know, but I know that there's a heat warning and Mitchell's been saying it's hot. We'll check in later. It's been lovely. The newborn bubble is difficult on the postpartum side, but just so blissful on the baby side. It's truly all worth it. Dad went into Shoppers and Baby and I are just waiting in the car. He's getting me some like Advil, I think, since I don't think we have any at home. The world just looks and feels so different when you're leaving the hospital with a new life. I don't know how to explain it. We have all 3 car seats. I took the booster out. This is where Stefan's booster is, and we have Sophie's car seat in here. It's busy. We are officially home. It's so wild to be back here with a baby, our 3rd baby. Crazy. My milk has come in. My boobs are huge, and I have been doing my best to, mentally at least, prepare myself for not going down the same awful rabbit hole that I did last time with Sophie's postpartum journey, which was atrocious mastitis. It was so bad. Like, I was in and out of the hospital. I was on constant medication. I was just struggling so hard. So we're doing our best to avoid that. In case you weren't around at that time, I'm just gonna give you a quick breakdown in case you're going through postpartum. Please avoid my mistakes. I am naturally just blessed and able to produce a lot of milk, which is amazing, obviously. So I'm able to exclusively breastfeed. I've done this with all my kids, and so far it seems that I'll be able to do it with this one as well. So last time with Sophie, I rented the like big mechanical Medela pump. I started to pump right away, and I think the trend of that started at the hospital, even because Sophie was not gaining weight. We couldn't figure out why she kept losing. It ended up being her tongue tie that prevented her from getting enough food without being too tired. So anyways, they just kind of got me pumping all the time. So by the time we got home, I was pumping after every single meal, or after every feed. Not just like a little bit. It would honestly take me like 10 minutes to pump 500 mils, which is a lot. I don't know how many ounces that is, but it's a lot of ounces. And Sophie was still kind of like not really gaining weight. Like, she was still losing, and it was just confusing because it's not like I didn't have the supply. So we went to a breastfeeding clinic multiple times, and it wasn't until a few visits in that they caught the tongue tie and snipped it, which was great. I mean, obviously it was so sad in the moment, but at the time it was great because we figured out what the issue was, and then she was able to start eating and gaining. But the like doctor, nurse, whatever there told me that I'm pumping way too much and I need to just stop. I don't know what she was thinking by saying that. I was also red flagged in that moment, and I was like, okay, I can't just stop. Like, I'm overproducing, and if I just stop, it's not gonna be good. I didn't really know about mastitis at the time either. I wasn't very knowledgeable about it or anything, but I knew that if you just stop, like, it's not gonna be a good time. So I cut back, and I would pump after every 2nd feed, and that was enough to give me fevers and all these things that spiraled into an awful summer of mastitis. This time I have not rented a pump. I am just doing Haakaa for now, and it is actually doing a really good job. Like, this was from 1 feed. So I do need to build up a supply because I have some weddings coming up this summer and stuff that I would need baby to be fed by somebody that's not me. In order for that to happen, there needs to be milk at home. This also is not really a pump. Like, the Haakaa just simply goes on the other side while you feed, and it kind of catches the excess that would end up in a nursing pad or a cloth or whatever. So hopefully that helps me regulate my supply better and not end up in trouble. Some immediate essentials coming home. I've been the DockATot. Baby was in there. He seems to be enjoying it. The My Breast Friend pillows, nursing pillows, I think are the best nursing pillows. I use them with all 3 kids, and They're great. Baby is in a onesie right now, which I changed him into. And just like the double zipper with the little middies and the footies, 10 out of 10. Nursing pads, receiving blanket, that kind of thing. So I'll link some stuff for you guys below. We'll see how tonight goes and everything. I'm hoping he likes his new house.
Hope he likes his new bed.
Anyways, I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow and then cut the vlog off at some point. We're doing well. I am hurting. My incision hurts. Everything hurts. I need to stay on top of my pills. Otherwise, I think it's like every 3 hours I'm doing. We're gonna Netflix and chill now. Watch a bit of some takeout. What are we gonna watch?
You're not in any condition to chill.
Oh, I'm in plenty condition to chill. Mad chill is the only thing that needs to happen right now. You guys are so cute. Look at yous. You're so cute.
He's so weak.
Is he?
Tentative.
Aww.
Just staring.
Aww. It's all new. He's never seen any of this before. That's insane. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this vlog. It is such a special one. The birth of our little baby it just doesn't get old, you know. Regardless of how many kids you have, like, you will forever have that incredible feeling. I don't know how to describe it, but it's amazing and I loved every second of it. I have not gone through any of the birth footage yet. I'm sure I'll be sobbing editing it. So we had a community nurse come by and just do like a check and follow up and weigh in and all that stuff, and baby was 10% under his birth weight, or he dropped 10% of his birth weight, which is kind of like that high point of where they don't want it to go past. So we're kind of working on fattening him up, if you will. So stuffy. Monitoring his weight gain and all that stuff, and just making sure to feed him every, you know, 3 hours at most, so he's getting as much milk as possible. And we are obsessed with him. He is precious. He's just incredible. And I started filming our 24-hour as our first 24-hour as a family of 5. So that video will be out next. If you want to watch, stay tuned. Subscribe if you're new. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us and just giving us all the love through all these babies we have. It's really, really quite special. But I will see you guys in the next video.